Okay, well this is probably going to be a shorter video, but I'm going back to Neo Scavenger just for a game. I'm about ready to go to bed, and I'm hoping that this character will die pretty quickly because I'm not gonna try too hard on him here. Let's see. I think we'll take Insomniac and Fragile and also Metabolism. And we'll take Feeble as well. And Myopia. We're gonna take every single horrible trait that we can. We'll take Trapping, maybe we can catch some food, some Botany. Kind of some worthless skills here. Mechanic, we'll load up on that one. I don't really want any useful skills that are gonna help me fight though. Medic, sure. Tracking, yeah. Electrician, why not? Hacking, yes. Sure, why not hiding? And lockpicking. If we bump into anything, I might try to fight it and just end up getting myself killed here. So let's see, we have multiple things we can choose from. Ooh, Botany. Let's see, what does that do? A plant catches our eye as we scan the room for supplies. Ricinus communis, the castor oil plant, is growing from the window. You remember that this plant can be highly toxic, and most animals will avoid it if possible. Breaking off some branches, you quickly stomp on the leaves and seeds, rubbing the fragments on your feet and hands. You scatter the rest in the doorway, just in time before the growling approaches. The predatory dog-like creature comes to a halt as it reaches the doorway, sniffing the plants and shaking its head in disgust. You thrust your hands toward it, and it steps back further, obviously uninterested in your toxic scent. With one more huff, it pads down the hall, looking for a more palatable prey. So, before we leave, let's search for some more stuff. Good. We got a first aid kit, it looks like. Where's my items? So, we'll put that in our hand, and it's completely loaded, which is great. I don't remember the interface here very well. Okay, tracking. The dust on the ground makes it easy for our trained eye to pick out a set of tracks in particular. That's the humanoid figure, possibly the one that woke us up. We don't need to check the cryopods. And, let's see, a broken exterior window. I guess that's all we can do is climb out through it. So here we are outside our little cryo building. And I don't need to worry about scavenging or anything like that. At least any of the help tutorials. So we can move back here and we can check things out. I would like to locate, this time since I haven't done it, I would like to locate vehicles. I've yet to find any type of vehicle. I'm not sure how many there are. An old spot on the ground. Any old spot on the ground. So this is our campsite. I think that might be new. Concealment, shelter, alertness, healing. Yeah, the campsite screen. That has to be new. I don't remember that. Let's see. What else do we have? We're affected by a ton of conditions, of course. And, actually, wait a second. I'm getting a look at the screens here. Okay, we'll just move this way. How do I scavenge? Open, close. Here we go. I don't really have room for anything, though, until I find a garbage bag or something. I know there's backpacks, but it's more likely that we're going to find a trash bag first. Let's see. More screws and washers. So Q and R. What is this, a dead end? Have I reached the edge of the world, really? No. It's just pitch blackness. It was way too dark to see what we were doing. 2 dead squirrels. Dang it. There's nothing I can do with them. That's a lot of meat. That's why I'm saying dang it. That's a lot of meat to just give up. Let's see. So I can turn places into campsites. I'm guessing that takes turns in order to set up the campsite. What do we got here? More sticks, twigs, bark. I need a town or something. Ooh, some recipes. Here we go. How do I... Let's see. How do I pick these up again? I forgot. Click to move. So I want to put these in my hands and maybe I can learn a recipe. There we go. 308 rifle with a scope and slug. Get rid of that now. That's really all I wanted. I probably won't find those items anywhere. Here we go. An old town, but no sign of activity at all. It's kind of sad. No items at all. No activity, no items. But... Ooh, exit! Yes! We can leave! I think that's new too. Because I wasn't smart enough. I remember I had problems leaving this screen. Wasn't smart enough to know that you could click over here or something like that. So, we'll check the abandoned. Well, no. You know, I do have lockpicking, so... Let's see. Safety is pretty good. Sneaking. Put trapping, that takes safety all the way up. Put sneaking all the way up. No useful items found. Which is rather unfortunate. But... we get ambushed by a looter. His current weapon is a monkey wrench. I don't want to die just yet, so... Let's run for the hills! And then check out this place, because what do we got? 2 crumbling apartment buildings. Okay, might be something good. I don't have time to use hiding, because that would drop the loot all the way down. Actually, I think it might be permanently dropped. Oh well. Maybe we'll find something if we're lucky, but no. Not a single thing. Come on, game. Give me a little bit of luck here. I need a plastic bag at least. I'm not even going to use hiding. The roof collapses on us. Don't find any useful items, and the noise has attracted a looter. Great. Okay, we'll rest here. I'm just going to keep moving. Might as well. We'll rest and heal right here. However, if I don't find some water or food soon, or some clothes, here, maybe we can check out this place. An abandoned office tower. I'm not going to use any of my skills. Hey, we did find something. So let's see, where's that at? Aha. We've got an eye slab, which doesn't do me any good, and a disposable shopping bag. Yay. Put that on my back. Okay, dirty rags. I don't remember what those are useful for. The eye slab, probably not useful to me for anything. And, dang it, there's no vehicles. I guess we'll just sleep because I don't have any turns left this time anyways. So amazingly enough, we don't get ambushed. Wow. Double runes here. What do we got? Just one office building. Oh, goodness. So we found our friend a dog man, but we also found some clothing here. Or maybe not clothing, but some items at least. Wow, jackpot. We did find some clothing. Okay, blue jeans. We're gonna loot as much of this stuff as we can and then run. So, of course, we'll put the blue jeans on. Get the best pair of shoes that we can. 92%. There we go. And 90%. A hoodie at 3%. It's basically rags. That hoodie will work. So this will stop us from freezing so easy, too. In the cold. There's nothing in those bottles. So I don't think we'll take them. Let's see. Instead of picking things up and doing it the hard way, Let's see, that does have a pill in it. We'll take that. The crackers, I might as well take. A bottle of water. A recipe. Tiny campfire with a lighter. Nice. Bunch of disposable shopping bags. I might end up taking them. Empty cans. A cleaver. A bunch of them. There we go. We'll take one of those. And another bottle. The Swedish Death. Reports of mass extinction events are on the rise, as thousands of birds and other animals are found dead around the world. The The Falkoping incident in Sweden represents the latest event. I don't have the right rolling of the tongue to say that word properly. We have received information from local residents last night that the birds just started falling suddenly, with no apparent cause. There is growing concern around the world that these clustered deaths are related, with some religious groups claiming this establishes a timeline for Judgment Day. I've probably already read that one before, but it's been a while since I've been through the game. So, any vehicles, please? No? Oh well, and I'm out of turns, so all of that looting and talking, probably for nothing, because we're going to die. As night falls, we notice there's a bright glow from the east, illuminating the dogman as he approaches us. Actually, the dogman was surprised by us. Wow. Okay, run. Quickly away from the dogman. Run through the night. It's taking all of my turns just to move because it's so dark. We'll rest. Oh, because we're carrying too much. I didn't even think to check my gear here. Let's eat the berries. Eat that. Take a drink. Eat the last of our crackers as well. And, can I make a camp here? Let's just sleep. We're carrying a load. Our movement rate is slower. What could I possibly drop? I didn't think that I was carrying that much weight. You know, a cleaver probably not going to do me that much good. Does that put us, does that unburden us a little bit? Which that actually doesn't help at all. What about, there's no way that these can be burdening me. I really am just weak, apparently. Okay. Are we still asleep? No. However, we are being punished. Okay, we've got to find food and stuff here. We're gonna die from lack of food. Before anything else, we did find some items. Good. Another newspaper, cornicola, made with real corn syrup. It's what kids crave. What do we got? Squirrel pelt tunic. That takes a multi-tool, 10 times handful of string and other stuff, and 20 squirrel pelts. Wow. Not gonna be getting that. Any vehicles laying around? No. Should have known. Too good to be true. I think I might actually have to remove some clothes or something. I'm going to start running around naked here. Anything more than a hospital gown is simply too much for my character to take. It's a burden for him. Okay. Get ready to start eating mud, because we're dying from thirst here. This will be one of the last turns that we've got. You can see we're extremely dehydrated. All this walking around and hiking. No useful items found. Well, that is the death of us. We're down to crawling on our hands and knees. Ooh! We become hungry. I said ooh because there's a little hut here. A stretch of forest, not what I was looking for. Botany, maybe we can find some stuff. We did find some items. Oh, good. Some water. Not nearly enough, though. I can't sleep, game. You're gonna have to forget that. How can we sleep when we're dying? And I think there was something here. Yeah. Oh boy, it's pitch black. Is there anything on the ground? Some recipes. We learn how to make cured squirrel. Now it's just teasing me. Pretty soon it's going to tell me how to make beer or something like that. I can't. Can I move there? Yeah. Okay. Aha. Well, this should probably be it. This will probably be the last ruins that we search, and no useful items found. Well, we crawl to the north, barely able to even keep our eyes open, and bam, we die of dehydration in the forest, unable to find a stream or a river, or even a stagnant pond to suckle from. Well, that character wasn't actually supposed to last very long, hence why I took all of the negative traits. So yeah, there's been some changes since the last video. I don't know if they've actually added on anything to the story. It's probably going to be a while again before I get back to this game. I'll let them continue to add and tweak to it. And, yep, I guess that's it then. I'll die with you guys next time, whenever that might be.